Hey guys, it's Jess, and thank you for coming to video number 3. So this video is going to be all about how I list on eBay and then just cross-post straight to Poshmark in like seconds without using any other tools or anything, just myself, my phone, and my computer. So hopefully those sound interesting to you. Also, if you haven't caught videos 1 and 2, make sure you go back and watch them. I will have them linked down below. Video 1 was all about my photography setup and how I go about photographing my items. Video number 2 was all about measuring and how I go about inventorying those items. So those 2 videos are super quick. They should be around 5 minutes, so doesn't take too much of your day. After you watch this video, there will be a 4th video coming out, and that will be all about how I ship my items. So my listing process is pretty simple, I think. All you need is your phone, and make sure you have the eBay app. You're gonna need a laptop or a desktop of some sort, and you're gonna need yourself. So that's basically it. And there are certain steps that I do take in a certain order in order for this to go as fast as possible. First, we have our eBay and our Poshmark up and ready to go. Also, you want to make sure you have the Poshmark app. The first thing you want to do is download your pictures onto Poshmark. So we'll go ahead and do that real fast for the J. Crew. So we're just gonna keep hitting next, and then once it's through, we'll just cancel to save as a draft. So while those are saving, we're gonna go ahead and start our listing. So my eBay or Sell will take you to your seller hub, and then you just want to create listing, single listing, and we're just gonna get started with this. So I want to put as many descriptive words in as possible, starting with the brand and the style. So the first 3 words in your title will be the most searched on Google search. So I want to make sure that the brand and the style is there. So I'm just going to add a couple other things. And then I don't remember the size, so I'll look at the pictures when I get them. So the size was a size 10. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this whole thing and then go down a subtitle. I do not want a subtitle because that is $1.50. And then the custom label, the SKU number, is where I put my item number, which I wrote down P23. And then I also like to include what I paid for the item. I paid $5. So it automatically picks a category for you, dresses, and that is totally fine. And if you have a store, I have a specific category I like to keep things in case I want to run a sale at some point. So all my Goodwill stuff is labeled good stuff. So anything that comes secondhand to me, I will put in that category. I don't have variations. I skip by the UPC because there is no asterisk by it, so there's no need for it. And then this is a pre-owned, and you do have new with tags, new without tags, blah. This, you can put the condition of the description, but some people do not read this, I have found out. So I don't even bother putting stuff in here. The pictures we will save for in a minute, and then everything item specifics usually filters in. So the color, multicolor, which they do not have on Poshmark. Size is regular, and then size 10 automatically pops in because I had that above. So then you come to recommended. These are recommended, but not necessary. So I totally skip over these unless I already put it in my item title. and they are already filled in. So I'm not worried about that. So here is your description, and I'm just going to copy what I put in the title, and then I try to make it a little prettier. Here's where your notebook is going to come in handy to tell you what you put in for the measurements. So I always put this in, measures approximately 19.5. Now here's the tricky one, underarm to underarm. People are turned away if you put pit to pit or armpit to armpit, I have found out. Next, you're going to want to put in the length, top of the shoulder to bottom hem. Try to be as descriptive as possible. So I do like to make this look a little prettier, because when you do look at it and you don't put in these bullet points on a phone, it looks really messed up. I'll put a picture over to the side to show you what it looks like if you do not do this. Then I go ahead and I copy this whole thing, and that will be our Poshmark listing. So typically I do all fixed price. Everything's good till cancel on fixed price. I will just put this at $19.99. You know what? I'm going to put this at $24.99 because it's super pretty. And okay, do I want best offer? I don't do best offers that often unless I price really high. I don't have a lot. I only have one. Allow buyers to remain anonymous. It doesn't really matter. Donate a percentage. You can, or you don't have to. I only did when Kate Spade passed away, and I wanted to donate to her fund. That would be a reason you may donate. PayPal is what I use. Some people use the other option, which is manage payments, but I haven't gone to that yet. And then I always hit require immediate payment with Buy It Now. That way I don't have to worry about non-payers. Sales tax, I don't charge a sales tax. I will just do it myself. Return options, domestic returns, and international returns. I'll be honest with you, I do not accept returns, but people can get away with it, and I have to accept returns if it is not in the condition that I originally stated it should be. There is a flat and a calculated shipping. That should be one of the two options you'll probably use. I always do flat shipping on anything that's first class, which this is. I will put $4.99. First class, $4.99. Anything, no matter. So at 12 ounces, it's just under $4.99, and if it's over 12 ounces but under a pound, it'll be 5 something. So I figure it evens out, because anything that's 8 ounces and under is usually around $3. So I do ship internationally. I use the global shipping program if that's what they choose, or I use calculated shipping, and they can just have it shipped directly to them and not through eBay services. So I do worldwide. I do USPS first class international. So the funny thing about this, and everybody should know, that USPS first class mail international is anything 4 pounds and under. So you can ship anything 4 pounds using first class international. I don't have a handling cost, and then I do put it in the dimensions, but they don't really matter until you go to print a label. So this I'm just going to guess as 12 ounces because I pretty much know. So that is it for eBay. I'm going to go ahead and save as a draft because I do not have pictures loaded yet. So while this is saving as a draft, I will go over to my Poshmark closet. But actually, so I saved that as a draft. So while that is saving as a draft, I will go to my eBay. I will go to selling. And then there's my draft right there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. And then I just want to add the pictures real fast. So we'll go to my library. We'll put these pictures in. And while those are loading, you load to Poshmark. So I don't know if it's my internet speed or if it's eBay, but the pictures take a little bit to load. So the pictures are already loaded to Poshmark. So my title, I'm just going to paste. And whatever comes in is what comes in. It's fine. And then for the description, I'm going to paste again. Everything that was on my eBay ad is right there. So I don't even have to do anything. And then I go to category, dresses, and then I always put none because I feel like it's going to be in every category, but I might be wrong there as well. I only have one item. The size was 10, super easy. No, not new with tags. J. Crew. And this was a factory piece, so I do have to put it under factory. The colors were blue and pink. The original price is, I don't know, because this is a pre-owned item, so always put 0 if you do not know. And then I'm going to price mine at $25 because that's what I priced it at eBay. And then you have additional details. Show these additional details, and there's my SKU number. So I'm going to put in P23 for my inventory number, and $5 is what I paid, and update. And we are done. So that is listed. Let's check eBay. Oh, still uploading. All right, just finished there. So I'll scroll on down and then list the item. And I'm done there. Done and success done. Okay guys, so that is how I list on eBay and cross-post Poshmark at the same time. I hope it helps you out a little bit, and maybe you can adapt some of your ways to my ways and make it even faster. If you do have any comments or any particular things that you do differently, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to read about them. Again, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you guys have an excellent day. Bye!